It is the Rob's Radio Show with Kat Michaels. And Kat, I am very excited. This is when I start getting a little geeky because WWE is coming to the Ford Center this coming Sunday.
I know, I'm so excited.
I've got ringside seats. A lot of our listeners have ringside seats. I love going to WWE shows, and we have a WWE superstar on the line right now. We have Titus O'Neil. Titus, how you doing, Bo?
I'm doing excellent. The pleasure is mine as well.
I have to tell you, just so you know, you're talking to a big-time wrestling fan in here.
That's awesome. I'm glad that you enjoy the product, and I hope that I'm one of the reasons that you're enjoying the product.
I'm excited to see you this Sunday. You are a reason I'm enjoying the product. The product has been great, by the way, lately. I've been a big fan of everything that's been going on. I'll tell you my thoughts here in a few minutes, but first, let's mention, Kat, that Titus O'Neil and the rest of the WWE superstars are coming to the Ford Center Sunday, April 27th. That's this coming Sunday.
It is this coming Sunday.
We've been giving away tickets very frequently up to the event, and of course, Evansville is very excited to see you, Titus.
I'm very excited to come there too. I actually did I guess I'm a big star in your town already because I did something for a magazine that you guys have there that comes out monthly, and a buddy of mine that lives up that way sent me a picture of it. So I'm pretty excited about coming up there as well.
That's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Do you know
it was probably either News for You or Evansville Living. I'm going to bet
either one of those ring a bell
for you.
Say it again.
Evansville Living or News for You is probably one of those two, I would think.
Yeah, I think it's News for You, if I'm not mistaken.
I wonder if he's on the cover. Do you know, are you on the cover?
No, I don't think I'm not big time enough yet to make it on the cover. Maybe next time we come to Evansville.
I disagree with that one, but let's talk about what's going to happen on Sunday. So you're coming in. I'm assuming you're on the card?
Yes, I'm definitely on the card. I wouldn't be coming to Evansville, Indiana for no reason other than to come to work. So.
Smart thinking. Do you know Do you know who you're taking on?
No, but I can tell you whoever I'm taking on, I'm gonna beat the hell out of them. I can tell you that much.
That makes sense. I wouldn't vote against this guy, Kat. This is a big dude.
He's a big, strong guy. I noticed.
I've been watching Titus O'Neil wrestle since, was it 2010 when you were on NXT?
Yep.
And that was did you enjoy that experience, or was that a little goofier than what you had in mind, or what was your reaction from doing that second season of NXT?
To me, it's everybody starts somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where it gave me an opportunity to be on television at a very early period and point. I think I'd only been hired by the company like 4 months, and they put me on TV right away. And so it was definitely a learning experience. Like there are a lot of people that were in that same class that are not with the company today, and there are some that are doing very well. Bray Wyatt was one of them. He was on that season as Husky Harris, and so to see his character, develop and to see my character develop along with other guys that were, in that season and even before that season. I mean, Daniel Bryan, our WWE World Heavyweight Champion, was the first one eliminated from season 1 of NXT. So it's an opportunity in the beginning, but it's just like coming in on an entry-level job, in my opinion. You come in at the bottom and just continue to work your way up. It
was a very offbeat kind of program, but you can't argue the fact that it made a lot of stars, including yourself.
Yes, it did. It definitely did. It made us a lot of us think on our feet too. So that was a good part about it.
So now,
now
a show like NXT has a much more like legitimate kind of wrestling show feel to it on the WWE network. Do you think that's a better environment for the kids to learn in, or do you think throwing them on TV the way they did with you guys is a better way to do it?
No, I think the way that we have it structured now is the best way for them for the company to evolve and for the talent to grow, because you're giving everyone a worldwide stage now. Whereas in NXT, once you got off that season, you went back to developmental and you only got seen on local or statewide television. And so now we're on a worldwide scale with NXT, and there's so many talented guys and girls down in the developmental system in Orlando, and the product has just come a long way because of NXT and the growth of NXT.
So it seems like they're calling up 4 people immediately from NXT. They already have Paige with the Divas Championship.
Right.
Adam Rose is about to debut, it looks like, from watching Raw. Same with Bo Dallas and also Alexander Rusev.
Right.
Who of all these people should we keep our eye on, do you think? Who's gonna shine of those four the most?
I think all of them are going to shine in their own way. Paige is a very talented diva. She's young.
Yeah, she's only 21.
Therefore, so she's got a lot of energy, a lot of fire, and a lot of passion. And she's been doing this for a long time, even longer than some of the divas we have had for, a couple of years.
Yeah.
Adam Rose, formerly known as Leo Kruger, I'm very excited about his character. It's a very fun character. He's a very very good dude. He's a person that, I think will be an inspiration to a lot of people. He's a guy that came from South Africa with nothing, and now he's making something of himself in the WWE. And Alexander Rusev obviously is a powerhouse that, is going to be someone to be reckoned with as well. Bo Dallas, he's the Pocahontas of the group. He's a pretty boy, and so he can go either babyface or heel, in my opinion. And so those guys and Paige are definitely young talent that I think the WWE Universe should get excited about. But I hope that all of those guys, come to the main roster with intentions of staying for the long haul. Some people come and get comfortable, and that's the last thing you want to do.
Understood. So you, when you first came to the WWE main roster, you were part of a tag team called the Primetime Players.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious, now you've split off. Do you miss doing tag teams? Are you liking doing singles? Or how do you feel comparing tag team wrestling to singles wrestling?
I like every aspect of wrestling, period, and just the WWE in general. The tag team wrestling was a great way for me to, 1, be on TV every week, 2, develop as a character, and 3, develop as a performer. And so, although I greatly appreciate my days in a tag team, I'm very much so looking forward to my days as a singles competitor. When I got into the WWE, I didn't come here with the intentions of being in a tag team to start with. I came here to be a singles champion and a star. So that's what I'm on pace to do, and that's a goal that I think everyone should have coming into the company.
Do you see yourself winning the world title at any point?
I definitely see myself being the WWE World Heavyweight Champion at some point in my career.
Is that
an immediate goal? Do you see yourself with the Intercontinental title first, or what's your timeline, do you think, on winning the world title, being the champion of the world, as Kat says?
I don't really have a timeline. I just continue to work my ass off, and every opportunity that comes my way, I'll definitely be more prepared for it than I would have been in 2010. And my goals are the same, today that they were when I got into this business, and that's to be the best that I possibly can be. And I feel and I can see myself being the World Heavyweight Champion, the United States Champion, the Tag Team Champion, as well as the Intercontinental Champion. So whatever opportunity comes my way, I'm definitely preparing each day to not only capitalize on that opportunity, but also to, make that opportunity mean something, not only to me, but also to the WWE product.
That is a champion's mentality, Kat Michaels.
Absolutely it is.
Let me ask you, are you still tight with your former partner, Darren Young?
I'm very tight with him. I mean, like I said in the promo, this is on numerous occasions, this was a business decision. It had nothing to do with how I feel about him personally. I love him like a brother. But I love my mom too. But if she got in the ring or on a football field or on a basketball court, I'd beat the hell out of her too.
You heard it here first. She's not
fierce.
If mom steps in the ring with Titus O'Neil, she's going down. Put your money on.
She's getting beat down, and I'll be the first one to jump in the ambulance with her and go to the hospital afterwards.
Hey, listen, I would love to have that opportunity with my own mom, Titus. I would love to, but unfortunately, I can't get her in the ring. I've been trying.
I think Mama Hirschfield would beat you, though.
She could. She very well could. Another thing, so you said you're still tight with Darren Young. Is he someone you ride around with when you're driving from town to town, or who's like your group of, your buds back there?
I ride with Darren a majority of the time. Mark Henry as well.
Oh my goodness.
Mark Henry's been a very, very good mentor to me.
Really?
And he's from the beginning, he's been a guy that's kind of taken me and Darren both under his wing, and
that's cool to hear.
He's been like a big brother to us. We stay at his house whenever we go to Texas, and and the same vice versa when he comes to Florida. So it's not like he's definitely someone that I enjoy riding with. I've ridden with Kofi Kingston as well. I've kind of rode with a lot of people, but if you wanted to know who I ride with consistently, it would definitely be Darren and Mark.
That's cool. So you've been to Mark Silsby home?
Yeah. No, not Silsby, in Austin. I've been to his Austin home.
Okay.
I've been to his home up in Harlem.
He always had one of my favorite hometowns, Silsby, Texas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They love him there, too.
You got any good road stories with Darren and Mark, or any good stories you can share with the audience? I'm sure they'd love to hear some of the funny stuff that happens, in your downtime.
Well, I don't have any stories per se. I can just give him words of caution. Don't come up to Mark and pet him, because he don't like to be petted.
He doesn't like to be pet.
He doesn't like to be petted at all, and don't just start snapping pictures either. Just if you ask him, he'll say yes. He'll take the picture. But especially when he's eating. When he's eating, is a done deal. Do not try to snap pictures and all that thing. He'll tell you kindly, please, right after we finish eating, I'll be more than happy to do whatever you want.
The no petting the Mark rule, is that something you learned from experience?
No, I just witnessed it, and it's the funniest thing ever when it happens. So
that is not someone I want to just come up and pet. He's a big guy. God, he's billed as the world's strongest man.
I am familiar with Mark Henry.
Yeah, sure.
He is a beast of a man. He's huge.
Yeah, I wouldn't go petting him. Can people
I wouldn't pet him. I wouldn't do too much of anything if I didn't know him at all.
Can people in Evansville come pet you, Titus?
No, not at all. They used to be able to come and pet me, but I'm on a different side of the stick now. I'm not the nicest of guys these days.
I understand completely. So if people see you in a restaurant here in Evansville on Sunday, what's the rule? Don't snap pictures while you're eating?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess they could. That's their right. Just don't let me catch them.
that sounds like a good rule. Hey, listen, I want to remind everybody, you're going to be performing at the Ford Center with the rest of the WWE superstars. 5
p.m. this Sunday.
That's right.
Come out, all your favorites, me listed at the top, along with John Cena, Sheamus, The Big Show, the Wyatt family, Mark Henry, Kofi Kingston, and many more other WWE superstars will be in attendance.
I gotta tell you, I've been to over 50 WWE shows. You guys have never once let me down. I cannot wait for this Sunday.
Oh, it's going to be great, man. We're getting closer to Extreme Rules pay-per-view the following week, so everybody's wrapped up and getting ready.
Hey, do you have the WWE Network?
I have the WWE Network in every platform that I possess. iPad, iPhone, Apple TV, Mac. Well, I got it on everything.
What's your favorite thing about it?
That I can go back and watch shows that were from back in the days. Because I like watching the old WCW product. I like watching the Attitude Era stuff.
I'm watching watching just the first year of Monday Night Raw, just chronologically, just laying it all out there.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'll tell you what you do need to watch on the WWE Network. It's two things if I were you. Number one is the journey to WrestleMania 30 on Daniel Bryan.
I've seen it.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, that was very well done.
And my favorite show on there is Legends House. I love watching Legends House.
I think Legends House is just okay, but I do love the WrestleMania rewinds where they do like a 1-hour documentary on one WrestleMania match.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, that show's great too.
So
I just love Legends House just because I just like seeing them guys go at it.
that they are goofy, that's for sure. It's like a bunch of like Roddy Piper. You probably know him.
I love Roddy Piper.
They've got him living with like Mean Gene Okerlund.
No.
And Pat Patterson.
Really?
And I'm trying. Who else is in the house? The Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart's in the house.
Yeah.
Tony Atlas is in the house.
Good grief!
It's a lot. It's a lot of wrestlers in there.
Yeah, Hillbilly Jim.
Oh, yeah, Hillbilly Jim's in there, too.
Wow.
It's a lot of craziness.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah, Hacksaw.
I love Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I actually saw him here in Evansville. I saw him one time when WWE came to Roberts Stadium before they tore the old stadium down.
Yeah.
I saw Jim Duggan was there.
Yeah, he's a great dude, man.
I'll tell you, Titus, Evansville has a deep-rooted wrestling history. They love wrestling. You're going to get a very warm reception when you guys come on Sunday.
That's awesome. I can't wait to get there.
Tickets are still available at the box office and at Ticketmaster.com. I want to thank Titus O'Neil. Titus, thank you very much for coming on the show with us today.
Thank you.
We'll see him Sunday at the Ford Center. Titus, thank you.
Yes, you will. Thank you.
And we will be right back with more of the Rob's Radio Show with Kat Michaels in just a minute.
The Rob's Radio Show with Kat Michaels on 106.1 Kiss FM.